6 of the FIM MXGP World Championship. In MX2 race 1, it was Max Anstey who grabbed the foxhole shot. Petar Petrov got caught going in through the first corner, remounted, then got himself into a decent position by the time the checkered flag fell. But on the opening lap, it was Max Anstey, Paul Jonas, Jeffrey Hurlings, the top three. It wasn't long before Jonas led, then Anstey went through, and then in the space of a lap, Jeffrey Hurlings went from third to first. First around his teammate Jonas, and then around the outside of Anstey. By the time he hit to the second jumps, the bullet was through into the lead. And from there was no stopping the number 84, Jeffrey Hurlings. Anstey tried to hold on in second, but Hurlings was just too good. In fourth place, the Suzuki of Jeremy Siwa was having a quiet ride, just seemed to spend a little too long trying to get going in the race. Likewise for Paul Jonas, despite going with Hurlings and Anstey, could only manage third. MXGP race 1, Commander Sal was left on the start as he wrenched his front wheel into the gate. But it was Kai Rowley who grabbed the foxhole shot. Behind him, Nagel and Geiser and Charlier in the opening laps. Geiser passed Nagel to go in the second, and then went after Kai Rowley for the lead. Got himself into track position, made the pass before the end of lap 2. And from lap 3, Geiser led. Fevre was almost with them as well, but on lap 4 he fell from fourth, lost a couple of positions, and in the closing stages with 3 laps to go, Max Nagel found his way past Kai Rowley to get himself into second. And the Husqvarna rider then went after Tim Geiser. But on the final lap, Geiser responded, and he came home a winner in race 1. Nagel was second, Kai Rowley third, Van Porbig fourth, and Roman Fevre came home in fifth. In MX2 race 2, Jeffrey Hurlings charged down the inside, and it was enough to grab a foxhole shot. Dylan Ferrandis got caught in a first turn crash, so too did Samuele Bernardini. Hurlings, though, once at the head of the field, started to pull clear from Jeremy Siwa. Paul Jonas had a nightmare. He also went down at turn 1, and then he also fell as he got himself back into 13th place in the final turn. Dropped back down to 22nd and would eventually climb back to 14th. Anstey on lap 12 made this move from third to pass Jeremy Siwa to get into second, and would stay there for the final 7 laps. But no one was a match for Jeffrey Hurlings, lapping up to 7th place on the final lap. And it was Hurlings who was victorious once again in race 2. Anstey came home in second, Siwa third, Petrov fourth, and Benoit Paturel was fifth. And the overall, another perfect score for Jeffrey Hurlings. Anstey on the podium for the first time in 2016, and Siwa third. That's 5 in a row now for the Swiss rider. Jeff Hurlings, so far, undefeated in 2016. So podium then, Jeffrey Hurlings, Max Anstey, Jeremy Siwa. And as we head to Germany, Jeffrey Hurlings continues to lead, of course, takes another red plate. It's round 7.
Well, 6 out of 6 victories. When you're that far ahead, are you still pushing, or are you just having fun?
No, I keep on pushing to the last lap. You know, I just want to get better and better, and try to get the best out of myself. So we keep on pushing, and like I said before, really happy with my win. It's 6 out of 6 for this season, so hopefully many will follow. Looking forward to next weekend, and I can't thank everybody enough, all my sponsors, and see you guys next weekend.
MXGP race 2, charging down into the first corner. It was Max Nagel on the Husqvarna that grabbed the foxhole shot ahead of Kai Rowley, who by turn 3 was already in the lead. Geiser was there in third, Fevre in fourth, but on the lap 2, Geiser had this massive crash, took out Max Nagel as well, and the two would come from 23rd and fight their way through the field. Geiser made this pass on Tommy Searle mid-race to get himself into 9th. Searle lucky to stay on the track. Then Nagel passed Bobryshev later on in the race as well to get into 5th place. Fevre parked it down the inside of Kai Rowley, who led for the first 10 laps. And that was Fevre up front. And on the final lap, Tim Geiser down the inside of Nagel to get into 4th place. Fevre won the second moto. Kai Rowley came over the line in 2nd, Van Hoorbeek 3rd. That 4th place that Tim Geiser picked up as a result of passing Nagel was enough for him to win the overall Grand Prix here in Latvia. So the podium this weekend, round 6, was Geiser, Kai Rowley and Fevre. But look how tight it is in the championship. Just 1 point separating Fevre from Geiser now. Kai Rowley is 3rd. So the top 3 overall this weekend, the MXGP of Latvia. Round 6 of the FIM Motocross World Championship. Tim Geiser, Honda Garibaldi, Tony Kai Rowley, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, and Roman Fevre, Monster Energy, Yamaha Factory Racing, continues to lead after 6 rounds.
Yeah, actually, I'm really happy with the weekend again. I win overall, so I'm really happy about that. And also, we gained 2 points to Roman in the championship.